What's up, my pilots? Welcome to Let's Play The Legends of Oh, wait. We already did this. Let's get right back into it, shall we? We're gonna start from... I can start from the mountain cave? Oh my, that's useful. I'm gonna start from the sanctuary. So hey, look at these skies. I got the pendants. Punch, you're wonderful. As I thought, you have the power of the hero inside you. Would you like to have some hero inside you? Now you should get the Master Sword. I'm confident you can defeat the evil wizard. Hello. Take the 3 pendants to the Lost Woods. Alright. See you later. I thought he'd be happy to see me. That old sage. Nothing pleases him. So, straight away here from the sanctuary, we're already pretty close to where we want to go in the Lost Woods. So just basically keep going up and left. We'll make our way over there. We're gonna go past those. Just snuck by him. There should be some guys up here. I think they're right up here cutting down the tree. Yeah, look at them. They're so happy. They're just like, and just cutting down the tree. We're gonna ignore them for now. And head into the Lost Woods. Interesting music in here. Oh, what the hell? What is this? For 100 rupees, I'll let you open one chest and keep the treasure that's inside. What will you do? Nothing. I don't think... Yeah, he doesn't have heart piece, so... Some of those rupee games, they're just for gambling, and some of them he has got a heart piece that you can win. So, those you want, the ones with the heart piece you want to play. And the other ones you can play too if you want to make a little money. But we have no need for funds at the moment. And we, of course... Ah, you fucking crows. We, of course, have no interest if he doesn't have a heart piece. So, that's the short and long of it. Look at the look at the little fairy, birdly, squirrels, foresty creatures. They're guarding the Master Sword. And thus, he pulled the sword from the stone, flinging his pendants into the woods. Suddenly, Sahasrarala contacts you telepathically. Punch! It is it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. Cool. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Punch. Wash your hands. Seriously, you're getting dirt on all of our work. Oh, look at the birds! So cool. That little cutscene is just beautiful. Punch! Help! The soldiers are coming to the sanctuary! Aye! Not sure what she was doing at the end there. Sounded like a scream. Ha! Fuck you, crow! Can't get me while I hide in my safety log. So, of course, Zelda's in trouble. So, we're gonna go collect some other shit. Don't worry, we'll get to the sanctuary before long. I'm actually tracing my steps here. Because we're gonna go back out of the Lost Woods the same way we came in. Because it is close by to Death Mountain. And that's where we want to end up here. What, can I not? You think Link could just say, "Excuse me," and the guy would move, but nope. House of the Lumberjacks. What are their names? A Bumpkin and B Bumpkin. Oh my god. Oh my god. They got a couple hearts in their pots down there. Just handy to know about. Oh yeah, this is a new thing. Once you get the Master Sword, if your health is full, you can shoot fucking laser beams! Like sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads. Except it's attached to the sword. So we're gonna go back to this same cave that we visited the old man in earlier. Ah, wrong way. Bats. Spooky bats. Oh no, that's a door. I thought it was a hole for a second. Wait, why does Link make a wet noise when he walks through the door? Are there puddles in all the doorways? That's weird. It's a pretty short path through the cave once you know it. So, oh, I thought I was out the door. I was just standing off screen. So we got the Master Sword. It's pretty nice. Ah, damn it! See, that rock didn't look like it was going to come all the way over there, but then it did. Thankfully, we can talk to our old friend in the mountain. Old mountain man, cave-dwelling hermit friend, who, lives in this cave. Why am I going this way? I don't want to go this way. I'm going to go out. Oh. I'm still not used to this Super Nintendo D-pad. I like the circle pad on the 3DS a lot better. Because Link can move diagonally, so it's nice to have an input device that lets you put in the diagonal inputs without having to bend this hat all the way to the side. I complain too much about it, really. I guess I just have weird hands, I guess. I even bought handles for my 3DS. It's like... did I ever tell you guys about the modification I made to my Nintendo controller? I mean the NES Nintendo? I hate those things, because they're tiny and uncomfortable, and they're really square and pointy, and it's like, how can you hold one of those for long enough to beat Legend of Zelda? I guess those of you who are... that's not the right way. Those of you who are on stream might have seen it, but I took a GameCube controller and I cut a rectangle out of the top of it, just big enough for an NES controller, and then I shoved the NES controller in there, so it's like an NES controller with the GameCube handles. Worked perfect. Can't read this. But we have the Book of Medora. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of Ether. Oh, I love Ether's Lab. That's my favorite Minecraft channel. You got the Ether Medallion. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind? What? It's like polar vortex, the magic. Interesting. Alright, now we're going to make our way down the mountain. Which is to say, we need to go back to the sanctuary. So, yeah. Save and quit. Start from sanctuary. How convenient. Oh my god. The sage. He's... napping. Hello? Punch! You're a second too late. I have failed. Zelda! The soldiers have abducted her. They've taken her to the castle. Oh! Are you serious? You going there? My princess is in another castle? You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please! Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. I don't know why he does that when he dies. I think it's just because Nintendo didn't want to have a dead body laying there for the rest of the game. So he makes like the Dark World warp noise and disappears. I don't think there's anything there that corresponds to him in the Dark World, so it's not like he got sucked into the Dark World when he died. Dark World's not the afterlife. Like I don't know, man. Bit strange. And again, for some reason I have to sacrifice 3 hearts in order to do the sanctuary warp like that. Now the map is telling me, go that way. Oh my god, is Link pointing? Link is totally pointing. Also, there's another great example of him definitely having pink hair. Now we're gonna, whoops. Trying to go left here. Look out, soldiers! Hero of time, coming through. But yeah, those kind of hacked kind of systems for the controllers, it's nice. I guess I could hook up a different controller. I got some adapters. Will you please notice me? Thank you. Notice me, senpai. Please. I guess I could hook up a different controller. I got a few different adapters I could use, so I could be playing this with a GameCube controller if I wanted. But I don't want. Being slowed down by the grass. I ain't gonna fight you guys. He's throwing spears. It's getting complicated out here, man. And into the Hyrule Castle. Look at these little dudes that have just the daggers. And they can't even block your attacks. It's kind of sad, actually. I think you're supposed to feel bad. It's like, those guys aren't even... I bet you in the light world, like if those guys... Well, this is the light world, but I get you if those guys weren't underneath Aghanims spell. This is not the way you want to go. I bet you they wouldn't even be soldiers. I bet you they're just civilians. And that's why they don't have the weaponry. Where... Okay, I forgot where I'm going here. We need to get to the top of this tower. And that means we need to go outside, actually, because I didn't show you this on our first visit here. But when you first come here, at the very beginning of the game, after Scrooge McUncle dies and gives you the sword, you can come up on the roof here, And there's this enemy. There's this like, it's like a, I don't know what you would call this, man. It's blocking the door. It also looks just like what's her name? Venom? What's the name of the villain from Oracle of Ages? The woman, the wizardy. Is it Venom or Virum? I have no idea. I can't remember. Viral? Vera? Something like that. It looks like her bat transformation. It's like the same sprite practically. But anyway, if you hit it with your regular sword, it shocks you like one of the Choo-Choos does. But with the Master Sword, you can break the seal. Long story short, time to climb the tower. Fight some bad guys. Oh yeah, this is nice. Sword strats. Laser beam strats. Keep the enemy at a distance. Now the only problem with the laser beams is that they do half the damage of your sword. So, oh, I didn't mention that actually. The Master Sword does double damage compared to the sword you start with, which I guess, what is that called? The Hero's Sword? Uncle Scrooge's sword? I have no idea. The level 1 sword. The Master Sword is called the level 2 sword. Believe it or not, there's actually 4 levels. That's right, there are 2 swords that are better than the Master Sword. Or at least, I guess you get the Master Sword improved, and then I don't know if you replace it or not. It's kind of ambiguous. Anyway. So the only problem with laser beams, like I say, is that they only do half damage. But hey, that's the damage we were doing with our sword before. And now we've got double damage. I don't know where I'm trying to go here. There's probably a key under a pot, or I have to light a torch or something. Okay, there's a locked door down there. So I am on the hunt for a key. I'm not going to try and left-hand rule this. Oh, there's a chest there. Can't get to it like that. There's just a long dead end for a pot here. Yeah, just some money. I'll get it. I'm an adventurer. I ain't above that. It's a game about checking rooms. We're checking underneath pots is what we're doing. Alright. There's the key. Now let's make our way down to the door. Not that way. Let's see another eyeball bat. Those are creepy, man. Just a big flying eyeball. Make our way around. I'm gonna assume I have to kind of go away from it in order to get to it. What does this do? What do you suppose that just did? Nothing much that I can see. Huh. I only need a key to proceed, so here we go. Anybody knows what that does, leave a comment. It's not required for progressing through the dungeon, that's for sure. Oh! Did I just kill the fairy? Whatever, I'm on full health and my bottles are full, so... Whoops. Oh, what do I shouldn't feel bad, I normally just eat them alive, so... That fairy got off easy. Oh, you shot me! Oh, I didn't even have the decency to drop a heart. There goes my sword lasers. They're not really required. It's just nice to have. Gotta love that double damage. I'm gonna light this room up so I can see a little better here. Yeah, okay. Ah, I wonder if my pots... Oh, right in the pit. Sorry, buddy. See if I can knock this guy backwards into that pit. There he goes. 2 rooms in a row with blocks that you can push that don't seem to do anything. I wonder if that's some kind of secret. Or there's like 5 of them throughout the whole dungeon. If you push them all, it does something. Oh, that guy had a key. He ate the key. Come here, you. If you don't swing, it's just like the first Legend of Zelda. Your shield is up at all times when you're not using an item, so... Just, don't spam too much and you'll be fine. Except if you got the lasers, in which case you want to spam because you're going to hit his spear out of the air before it gets to you. Let's FaceTime Sarasfala. Listen well, Punch. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him. Alright. I'm sure I'll think of something. I love the lasers. I spam the lasers whenever I have them because being able to do that kind of damage and keep enemies at a distance and also have, I mean, basically infinite ammo. You're not going to run out of lasers. Is handy, you know? I just had a moment where I was like, how am I gonna get to that key? It's a real puzzler. Ooh, ball and chain enemies. And other guys. These sword knights that run are irritating. Well, bugger off, you. I don't want to be this close to this guy. Oh, okay. It's all about the footwork. People don't realize that these 2D Zeldas are all about the footwork. Your ability to move around the room and get out of the way of attacks is worth so much more than how fast you can hammer the B button to swing that sword. So what I'm really saying is, it's not about how big your sword is, it's about how you use it. Can I push one of these? Thank you. Oh, damn it. Tried to turn sideways, but the input didn't go through. I didn't hit the button right. Now I can't laser these guys off these platforms. Oh, I'll just have to knock them in the... Oh, that was good. They put in like 4 or 5, what do you call it? Sprites. Like 4 or 5 frames of animation of him going ew and shrinking as he falls into the pit. Uh-oh, guys. I think we're getting close. It's boss time! Aha! Did this guy have a voice? I don't know. I don't think this guy had a voice. Well, let's see. He's a wizard. I wish I could do more voice. Anyway, aha! Punch! I have been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. Wait, no! I'm trying to move! Not the YMCA dance! Oh my god. It's an electric boogaloo. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Now, I must go. I have to return some videotapes. Where did he go? This bed looks like it could just eat Zelda, doesn't it? It's like, who puts teeth on a bed? It's just weird, man. Anyway, so you throw the curtains back and enter the boss fight. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. Cool. Yeah, so stand right in front of him, and when he throws... you want to swing your sword when he does that. I was a little slow. Now, there's some randomness to this. On the first... He does cycles of 3. And on the first thing in every cycle, he always does that attack, which you can reflect back at him. Feel free to spam B to make sure you hit it. And sometimes he does that one. So every other time, it's actually cycles of 5, excuse me. Every other time, basically the first and third time, it's always something you want to repel, so get ready to hit it. The second and fourth times, there's a 50% chance that it's something you can knock back, so try, but, you know, you may or may not get it. And then the fifth time, he always goes up to the top and does this lightning attack. You don't want to be underneath him when he does that. So if he goes up to the top middle, don't stand too close. Well met, like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the Dark World! What? What? Punch! It is I, Sahasrara! I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds, get it? At Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the golden power. Oh, you must also rescue the 7 maidens. Don't forget about that, who Agahnim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Punch! I can rely on only you.
Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you.
I like how Link celebrates there, like, yeah, beat the wizard! Even though it's kind of like, yeah, it's a stalemate. And so in the next episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, we're going to start exploring the Dark World and head over to the Dark Palace. You know what, bugger it, let's do it now. I want to make this 2 videos. I've kind of been alternating videos of one video of exploring and then one video of doing a dungeon, so I'm just going to keep that up and we'll go ahead and keep exploring. So if you jump off here, you get a piece of heart! So isn't that awesome? You can, if you are, what's the word I want? That means hardworking. I don't remember. Oh, wait, did I get ether? Yeah, I went back up there for ether. I thought I forgot. Where do I want to go now? I want to go up and get... Yeah, let's go ahead and get bombos too. Why not? I believe if we head up this way, we can head back past where the witch's hut was in the light world. Got these moblins running around. Oh, watch out for these jumpy bastards. That guy right there. When you first come to the Dark World, those guys do 2 hearts of damage if they jump into you. They're like the most dangerous thing out here right now. Them and the bomb-throwing ogres. But they're so annoying in that they kind of like... They'll eventually slip and kind of jump around. Ah, there's a guy in that plant. So keep them at a distance. Ideally, you want sword lasers. I think this is just a shop. Not a whole lot in here. He sells crap. Just replacement. I think if you buy that cheap shield, it'll actually replace your good one too. Because you can always go and... If you lose this shield, which I don't know how you could, you can buy a replacement regular shield and then take it to the fountain and get it upgraded again. Which is why apparently the game will let you downgrade if you want, which is dumb, but it'll let you. So you gotta keep that in mind yourself. Oh my god, some of the skull rocks are actually angry. I love the way he was jumping with his jaw. He's like... That was hilarious. I don't know exactly where I'm headed here. I think I'm gonna be going north though. We're going the right way. We'll find it, don't worry. I'm going to double check when I get to the dungeon that I did everything I was supposed to. I wasn't planning on doing this part. I think I remember how it goes. This is the kind of game where you sort of, you have like muscle memory. Oh, can I put this down? I don't think so. Anyway, we'll just throw it in this ring over here. Oh, was that a skeleton fish that jumped out? Was that my fishy friend from the light world? Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you'll go away. Hey, thanks, buddy. Oh, it's not bombos, it's quake. This causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Gosh, I'm reminded of that rhyme from Jumanji. Something about the ground begins to shake and the house beats enough. Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. Apparently, the fish climbed up here and put that sign there. Damn it, man! Zora just sniping me from the water. Yeah, so he gets pissed if you throw anything in, and then there happens to be a rock right there next to it that you can throw in. How handy. Now we want to make it over to the Eastern Palace, which as you can see is number 1. I don't think we have... Yeah, the others aren't marked yet. But that one still says number 1. So we're going to head down that way. Is Link pointing, or is that just him? I guess we'll see. The icon looks the same no matter which direction you're facing in the world, so... So we got Quake. So we now have Ether and Quake. The combination of the two is useful. I mean, I think Ether is mostly... I mostly at least use it for lighting up dark rooms sometimes. Then there's not a lantern that's convenient. Quake, I think it just kills everything, but they both use up so much magic, it's like... Why do you want to just win with magic? Just when you actually fight the enemies. That's what half the fun for me is like dealing with all the enemies. It's like that's what the game's all about. I tried to run up. That wasn't fast enough. I got stuck in the sword swinging animation is what it was. Yeah, look at the way they hop around. He's like, I move around by jumping with my jaw. It's so funny. When this game is accidentally cute is when it's the funniest to me. So we're having some parallelism here. We're headed back to the same area on the map that the first overworld dungeon was. And that's going to be the first Dark World dungeon. I guess it's not the overworld, it's the light world. What is this? This ain't it. What the? I've never been here before. Hello. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It will only obey the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power. And look what happened to me. I'm a tiny tree in a temple. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I'm stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave laying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Sprinkles, 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 sprinkle, sprinkle. Alright, what's back here? Some skulls! Just hearts? The hell? If you say so. Just a little plot. Can I get around this guy? Just a little plot filler, I guess. Some more characters talking about the world. Smart. Alright, that's not the temple. We need to be sneaking through some trees here. Alright. This part kind of sucks, honestly. Because it's a maze, and it's a little bit hard to see where you're trying to go. Where the hell am I? I think I need to go around to the right. Don't know where to get started here. It's basically, there's some parts where you can walk underneath this green... I don't know what you would call these. They're kind of like... I guess they're like hedges. They sort of form a hedge maze. Oh, there's a nice arrow telling you where to start. And the trick is, if you can see Link's sprite, like if there's little dots there, that indicates there's an opening. And that's somewhere you can go. Whereas everywhere else is going to be solid walls. So that's useful here. So you come out there. I don't think... No, I want to go around. This part's kind of funny to me. It's like... It's almost like a maze, but it's more just... I don't know how I would describe it. Because you can see the whole thing, so there's no... What the fuck? I'm Kiki the monkey, Kiki! I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? God damn, just... Sure. And you know what? All the tourist manuals told me not to, but I'm gonna give him the 10 rupees. Kiki, Kiki! Good choice. I'll accompany you for a while. Kiki! Alright, buddy. Come on. Now you gotta protect this monkey. This monkey is your life! Without this monkey, you can't get into the next temple, which is freaking hilarious. And they stole this idea for Twilight Princess. Kiki! If you give me 100 rupees, I'll... Try to open it yourself. Like, what are you gonna do? Look at those monkey statues. He knows what he's doing. Ask him to open it. Kiki! Good choice. I think 100 rupees, Kiki! Whoa! So like fucking excited. He hops up there and starts shaking his ass. Like, yeah, motherfucker. I open temples for a living. I'm running a business here. So for 110 rupees, basically, he opens the temple for you. And we're gonna explore it in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you guys then. Why's that monkey got blue fur? The fuck? What the fuck, man?